Today, we're counting down the 7 fastest military jets ever built, machines that push the limits of aviation. These aren't passenger planes, they're engineered to fly at the edge of what's possible, flirting with hypersonic speeds, Mach 5 and beyond. While none on this list quite reach hypersonic, they operate in a high supersonic regime, overcoming immense heat and stress. From Cold War spies to experimental testbeds, each jet has a unique story and changed what we know about high-speed flight. Let's meet the legends that brought us to the edge of hypersonic. Number 7 is the Lockheed YF-12, a jet that looks like it belongs in a sci-fi movie. Developed in the 1960s by Skunk Works, the YF-12 was designed to intercept Soviet bombers at over Mach 3. Built almost entirely from titanium, it could withstand the intense heat of high-speed flight. Its 2 Pratt & Whitney J58 engines acted as turbojets at low speed and ramjets at altitude, a revolutionary hybrid. The YF-12 set multiple speed and altitude records, carrying advanced missiles and radar for its time. But as the threat shifted to ballistic missiles, the YF-12's role faded, and the program was cancelled in 1968. Instead of being scrapped, the prototypes went to NASA, becoming invaluable for high-speed research. The data gathered shaped future aircraft, including its more famous sibling. The YF-12 never saw combat, but it proved humans could master flight at the edge of Mach 3. It was a technological leap, laying the groundwork for the next generation of high-speed jets. The YF-12's legacy is its role as a bridge to the future of supersonic flight. At number 6, the Eurofighter Typhoon stands out as a modern, frontline fighter among Cold War legends. Officially topping out at Mach 2, the Typhoon's true capabilities go further, thanks to its advanced aerodynamics and powerful engines. Its delta wing and canard design make it intentionally unstable, controlled by fly-by-wire systems for unmatched agility. The Typhoon can supercruise, sustaining supersonic speeds without afterburners, a rare feat. In the right conditions, it can exceed its published top speed, making it one of the fastest operational fighters today. But speed isn't its only strength, it's a multi-role platform, excelling in air combat, ground attack, and reconnaissance. Advanced avionics and sensor fusion give pilots a decisive edge in high-speed engagements. Unlike older jets, the Typhoon balances speed with versatility and survivability. It's a testament to modern engineering, fast, agile, and adaptable. The Typhoon proves that in today's air combat, speed is just one part of a much bigger equation. It's a true 21st century warrior, earning its place among the fastest jets ever built. The Typhoon is the future, flying alongside the legends of the past. Number 5 is the Mikoyan MiG-25 Foxhound, the Soviet Union's answer to high-speed threats. Built for speed and endurance, the MiG-31 can sustain Mach 2.8, patrolling vast airspace at supersonic speeds. Its powerful phased-array radar was a first for fighters, tracking multiple targets and coordinating intercepts over huge distances. 4 MiG-31s could create a radar barrier nearly 1,000 kilometers wide, sharing data in real time. Armed with long-range missiles, it could engage threats from over 200 kilometers away. The airframe is robust, built from nickel-steel alloy to handle the stresses of high-speed flight. Even today, upgraded MiG-31s serve in the Russian Air Force, now carrying hypersonic missiles. The Foxhound's combination of speed, range, and sensors keeps it relevant decades after its debut. It's a brute force solution to defending the skies. Fast, powerful, and enduring. The MiG-31 remains one of the world's most formidable interceptors. It's a Cold War giant that's still a force to be reckoned with. At number 4, the North American XB-70 Valkyrie is a breathtaking sight, a 6-engine Mach 3 bomber built for the nuclear age. Designed to outrun any defense, it was meant to deliver nuclear weapons deep into enemy territory at 70,000 feet and Mach 3. Its delta wing and drooping wingtips created compression lift, riding its own shockwave for efficiency at high speed. Built from stainless steel and titanium, the Valkyrie could withstand skin temperatures over 330 degrees Celsius. Only 2 prototypes were built, but they proved Mach 3 cruise was possible for a giant bomber. The rise of surface-to-air missiles and ICBMs made the Valkyrie obsolete before it could enter service. One prototype was lost in a crash. The other went to NASA for research. The XB-70 was the ultimate what-if, a vision of the future that arrived just as the world changed. Its technology influenced later supersonic projects, even as the bomber era faded. The Valkyrie remains a symbol of ambition and engineering daring. It was the pinnacle of high-speed bomber design, magnificent, but ultimately overtaken by history. The XB-70's legacy is its inspiration for generations of engineers. Entering the top 3, the Bell X-2 Starbuster was a rocket-powered research plane built to explore the unknown beyond Mach 2. Its mission pushed past Mach 3 and study the thermal thicket, the extreme heat and instability at those speeds. Constructed from stainless steel and copper-nickel alloy, the X-2 was launched from a B-50 bomber, then rocketed to record altitudes and speeds. In 1956, test pilot Milburn Apt became the first to fly above Mach 3, reaching Mach 3.196. Tragically, the flight ended in disaster due to loss of control at high speed, and Apt was killed. The program ended, but the X-2's data was invaluable. It confirmed theories about aerodynamic heating and high-speed instability. Lessons from the X-2 shaped the design of later, high-speed aircraft, including the XB-70 and SR-71. The X-2 was a pioneer, revealing the dangers and possibilities at the edge of the flight envelope. Its legacy is the knowledge that made future supersonic flight possible. Number 2 is the Mikoyan MiG-25 Foxbat, a jet that terrified the West with its speed and altitude. Designed to counter the B-70 Valkyrie, the MiG-25 was a massive twin-engine interceptor built for pure velocity. Powered by 2 Tumansky R-15 turbojets, it could reach Mach 2.8 regularly, and even Mach 3.2 in emergencies, though at the cost of its engines. Built mostly from welded nickel steel, it was heavy but heat-resistant, able to survive the rigors of high-speed flight. Western intelligence overestimated its agility, but the MiG-25 was all about straight-line speed and altitude. In 1976, a Soviet pilot defected to Japan, revealing the Foxbat's true nature, a brute-force interceptor with vacuum tube avionics, resistant to nuclear EMP. It set altitude records, climbing to over 123,000 feet, and could outrun most threats. The MiG-25 was both more and less than the West feared, less agile, but unmatched in speed. It was a symbol of Soviet engineering sacrificing everything for raw performance. The Foxbat's legend forced the West to rethink its own fighter designs. It remains one of the fastest jets ever to fly, a testament to the extremes of Cold War competition. The MiG-25's story is one of myth, reality, and the relentless pursuit of speed. It's a machine that defined an era. Number 1 is the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird, a legend that redefined what was possible in aviation. For over 30 years it was the fastest, highest-flying air-breathing aircraft, operating on the edge of space. The SR-71's mission strategic reconnaissance, flying so fast and high that nothing could catch it. Over 4,000 missiles were fired at Blackbirds, none ever hit. Its true top speed remains classified, but pilots have spoken of Mach 3.3 and beyond. Built almost entirely from titanium, the SR-71's panels expanded in flight to seal against the heat. Its J-58 engines transformed into ramjets at high speed, providing most of the thrust above Mach 3. Pilots wore pressure suits, and navigation was done by referencing the stars. Retired in the 1990s, the Blackbird's flexibility and speed remain unmatched by satellites or drones. The SR-71 didn't just flirt with the hypersonic barrier, it lived there. It's the undisputed king of speed, a black specter in the stratosphere. The Blackbird is a monument to human ambition and engineering genius. It's the ultimate legend of high-speed flight. These 7 jets represent the cutting edge of aviation, each conquering the challenges of high-speed, high-altitude flight. From brute-force interceptors to experimental rocket planes, they push the boundaries of possibility. Their lessons paved the way for today's hypersonic research and future breakthroughs. The era of manned speed machines may be over, but their legacy endures. They're more than weapons, they're symbols of human ingenuity. Thanks for watching. Let us know which jet you'd like to see featured next.